And now, here's a disclaimer. Remember guys, nothing here is financial advice. Please do your own research. Only trade with what you can afford to lose, because at the end of the day, it is crypto. So that means potentially you could be losing all of your money and potentially have your wallet drained. We don't want that to happen to you at all. So instead, do your research, a thorough research. Most importantly, only use money that you are happy and willing to lose. But equally guys, with great risks, there are always great rewards. So have that in mind. So let's get back into the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Tony Crypto for another video. Right, in this video guys, we're going to jump straight into XRP, because it looks like if it doesn't hold this level, we could see XRP falling all the way down to 55 cents, and we don't want that to happen. Anyway guys, if you do hold this level, I could only see XRP going to much more bigger prices and hopefully smash through the next level up, but it is looking more than likely we could see further hurt before we hopefully see that run to the upside. But anyway, without any further ado, why don't we get down this video, because we have two ways on how we can trade this to make quite significant gains regardless. So why don't we just jump straight into the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So why don't we go straight into the XRP chart. Currently we're viewing it from a weekly chart, and as we can see, we're going to blow up the chart anyway, and as we can see guys, that we are still holding this level here, the most crucial and important level on a weekly chart. But we are going to create a horizontal line, so we see exactly what I'm talking about, which would be in this level right over here. If we do fall below here guys, then yes, we could be seeing ourselves go all the way back down to anywhere between 50 to 63 cents, and that's going to be a massive blow, at least for the midterm, before we continue our way to the upside. I still reckon XRP for the bull season will be a very interesting one, because XRP has been suppressed for so many years, and I would not be surprised if we do see more than $10, $15, $20. It might even be one of those very few 100x opportunities within the top 50 cryptos. Anyway, let's not digress on that, because the opportunity is still here for us to be able to earn quite a decent amount of gains. Because if you do fall below this level right here guys, we can see a lovely run to the downside. But anyway guys, I'm going to change the charts into the trading view. It gives a little more options over here, so we can actually play around with it for a little bit. Why don't we just blow this up again, because according to the measuring tool, anywhere between from here all the way back down to this level, that's a 72%, and potentially could be even 80 or 85% move all the way back down to the bottom down here. Then we should be able to continue our way to the upside, or at least back up to this level, because right now we are still within this area right up here, between here and there. Now this is the area that we desperately need to be in. As long as BTC holds roughly around about $85,000, then XRP should be able to trickle its way to the upside. And as soon as BTC hits that $90 plus thousand, then we can see XRP go to at least back up to that $3 mark and beyond. And once BTC hits more than $100,000, then we can see XRP go to a much more bigger prices. But anyway guys, you let me know down in the comments whether you reckon XRP could in fact go way above $3 to $5, $10, $15. Also let me know what's your prediction for XRP. I'm sure many countries will be using Ripple and XRP. It might not be the news that you guys want to hear, but if XRP is going to be part of the governance infrastructure when it comes down to banking, then I would not be surprised to see XRP hit well above $50 per coin. But why don't you let me know down in the comments. But for the meantime, when we look at it from a trading perspective, guys, we could trade either going up or even going down. Right now, as long as we do hold this level right now, then potentially we could continue our way to the upside, but we definitely need to break this level here before we go to the next leg up and so forth. But why don't we take a look at the chart from a smaller time frame, i.e. the daily time frame, and let's see what we see. Okay, so according to the daily time frame, as we can see right now, guys, that we have obviously moved our way up from here to there. We then found our way all the way back down to this level, so potentially this area here could be the reset or the retest that we wanted before we continue away to the upside. We just need this daily candle, this green daily candle here, to be a larger green candle, bigger than this red candle right over here, bigger than this red candle right over here, and for this green to be a larger candle. If so, then potentially, guys, we could be heading our way back up to that $2.46.45 range over here. And once we do smash this level, then the next leg up should be at $2.93 and so forth. But it all depends on what Bitcoin does, of course. But if we do lose level, if we do lose the structural level down here, we can go much further down to these levels down here of $1.41. If we lose that level, then the next one down will be $1. And if you go further down from here, then yes, guys, we could see a potential catastrophic move to the downside for XRP. But let me know in the comment section, guys, whether you are a technical analysis, whether you're a trader, a hodler, whether you believe they will come back down to those lower prices right way down here, and if so, will you be accumulating a lot more of your XRP bags? I have been an XRP maxi when I first got into cryptocurrency, but obviously as time went on, I've then diversified myself deeply into the crypto sphere, where I did pretty well actually in the last bull season with 3 or 4 different coins, which were Cardano, VeChain, Harmony One, and there was actually one more coin which I completely forgot. What's it called again? Oh, I can't remember, but I'm sure I'll let you guys know in the next video. But anyway, just want to share this important message with you when it comes down to XRP, because if we do fall below this level right here, then yes, guys, at least for the short term, we will be heading away back down to that $1.41. Because if we draw a resistance, sorry, if we draw a horizontal line from here, from this level right here, from the body of the candle, we can see we've in fact gone below this level here, and as long as we don't break this blue line, then we should be fighting our way back down to that $1.41. So essentially, guys, brace yourself, because if you do come back down here, it might be still worth holding your bag, because ultimately if you do come back down to this level and we hold until when BTC decide to rip through $100,000, once we do get down to this level down here, then guys, we could potentially see a move from here back up to above that $3 mark of 142-139%. And if you do continue on to a discovery phase area, we could see much more bigger prices, or at least for the next several months, if BTC decides to hit into $105,000-110,000, we could see XRP quite easily hit that $4 mark. But guys, mark my words, I do believe XRP could actually go to a frenzy, much more bigger price during the bull season. But anyway, that's the end of this video on XRP. Just want to show you that there are a couple of good trading strategies that you can use just by simply highlighting this level right over here. In fact, when I drew this box over here, that was on a weekly chart, which gives me a bit more of a confluence in the sense of where we're heading and the chart structure. But if you're a daily trader and you prefer to use the daily charts, you could just extend it a little bit more higher like this, and draw it like that, because if you fall below, we should be expecting $1.41, at least that first area right over here. If we continue blasting away to the upside and we smash past the last all-time highs, then we should be continuing to bigger prices. But guys, let me know down in the comments, are you bullish, are you bearish, are we going to fall below this level here, or are we going to continue away to the upside? That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you do find this useful and informative, guys, as always, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.